What up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 19 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. And welcome to a totally new backdrop, another ghetto setup for me today. Once again, editing out on the road and recording an episode for you guys today from Florida. So yeah, welcome to my strange looking bedroom here. But what I wanted to bring for you in today's episode was probably the main bulk of my weekend league gameplay that I actually captured when I was back in England a few days ago. This was from Friday, so the first day of the weekend league. I needed, before I went to the airport, I needed to get as many games done as possible, take the editing with me, and then make this video for you here. So, you know what the new team's looking like? It's a pretty cool squad, right? We've got Red Nicola Pepe, which is a very big deal, and I thought that's going to be super rare, and I go into my first weekend league game, and this guy's got him as well, and I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, it is what it is, but I was playing probably an hour after Foot Champ started. I thought it started at 9, but it actually started at 8. So, yeah, I was like, oh, okay, I probably could have got up an hour earlier and got even more games done. Because the idea was that I wanted to get as many games done before I flew over to America as possible, take my console with me, and then finish up my weekend league. Hopefully it would only be a couple wins that I would need to maybe just get, because I didn't know what the internet was going to be like. I didn't know what the TV situation was going to be like. And genuinely, like, there's nothing like playing at home on your internet on your own setup, right? So that was the plan, and you'll see how far we get today against these crazy teams, man. Like, genuinely, everyone has got a mad team. Now, the way that I'm set up here today, my laptop's over here. So this, if I want to watch the gameplay and talk to you about what's going on, I'm looking up here. So apologies if that looks weird. Stranger than normal, I guess, but we do come away with a victory is this the first game or the second game? I can't tell how far we got. So that was game number 1. So we end up we scored 3 goals against that crazy team, and then he ended up getting 1 back, but the red card sent him into a little bit of anger and he rage quit. Another crazy squad to come up against in game number 2 then. There's a Eusebio, there's like Red Sterling, and just like I said, everyone's team is just nuts. And I knew that when I was playing on a Friday morning, like, most people are at school or work, so the people that are playing at that point in time, I would say, are like super dedicated, hardcore players. So yeah, I knew it was going to be tough. I knew it was going to be tougher than normal, and also on a Friday it's early, right? So if you start getting up in the form, if your form starts going up, you start winning games, the chances of you matching the other really good players that are in the current top 100, because on a Friday morning you can get in top 100 for like 3 or 4 wins or 5 or 6 wins, and I needed to get up to as near as 14 as I possibly could, so I was looking at being in the top 100 if things were going to go well. But yeah, like, I don't know, it wasn't what I hoped it would be, which would be like, come away with, people see my squad, people get super scared because I've got like cool red players and like a nice team, and then they would just give me a quick win and a quick rage quit, and it wasn't the case. Everyone's team was like on par or better than mine, or at least featured a couple of icons and many blues. So yeah, it was just a case of I knew that I'd been really enjoying the game. You can see it from like the energy and stuff in the last couple of episodes that I had a blast playing Rivals this week, and last week's weekend league. I know that's a while ago now that you're watching this, but like, if you think about 2 weeks ago's weekend league, we did really well. We got gold 1, nearly elite. So yeah, it's been probably the most enjoyable week of FIFA for me. And then we started playing this, and it just turned into like craziness. I end up losing this game, I think. Do I lose this game? Yeah, oh, I do. He brought this Ibra on, and for some reason he out-muscled and outdid all of my defenders. Scored a couple goals, and it's, man, we end up losing 3 goals to 2, and I was salty after that one, and that's the first time. I've lost a few times in Rivals during the week. Like, it's Division 1. You're not going to win every game. But I never really came away with it feeling super salty. And the weekend league's a different beast. It's a different beast for like your mentality and everything. And you could just tell there was a little bit of bubbling of anger starting to build, and like that's exactly what I did not need, knowing that I had to get as many games done as possible. And guys, I haven't asked you to do so yet, but if you would do me that massive favor and smash a thumbs up on the video, I'd really appreciate it. Things have been going really well, actually, the last few like pre-recorded videos. You seem to really like the rewards, some of the guaranteed TOTS packs. Just the episodes are still going strong. So I just want to say a massive, massive thanks to you for that, because it means a huge amount to me. Obviously, we've had probably the best year of the Road to Glory that we've ever had. I know my Road to Glory doesn't compare to a lot of other YouTubers. You know, some of them have got insane teams. Ours, I would say, is pretty insane, but it's not like I don't have all of the icon SBCs done that a lot of people have and stuff. So, yeah. Ours is more like a casuals Road to Glory, but actually it's turned into a pretty good team. So, yeah, it's just mad to see the crazy support all year. I know we're coming up on like 300 episodes, which I think we'll hit. Like I know that FIFA's going to die at some point very, very soon, because the end of TOTS, unless there's some other cool promos that I don't know about yet, and maybe you do by the time you're watching this, then I wouldn't say there's long left in the shelf life of FIFA 19. But obviously I'll persevere with the Road to Glory. That's the only thing I'm uploading this year, which is a risky decision for me. Like I used to have a few different series that I upload, but I really wanted to put a lot of my time into the Road to Glory because I was enjoying it so much. I genuinely find it to be the most interesting way to play the game. So yeah, like I've put all of my time into that, and we've come away with a pretty cool team. But just from like the level and perspective of someone that's very average at the game, so you guys could have followed along. Like I'd actually be quite interested to know how many of you started the Road to Glory this year, maybe took on a few of the tips and hints and tricks that I gave you at the very start of the year, and then have progressed to either get a squad similar to mine, nearly as good as mine, better than mine. I'm sure a lot of you have. But yeah, I'd be so curious to see a lot of your squads. And you can always send me pictures over on my Twitter. And if you're not following me on Twitter, what are you doing? Like, come on. Yeah, we've got over 100,000 of you guys on Twitter. So send me your squads all the time. A lot of you do, and you ask for improvements and stuff like that. But yeah, I would love to see any of you that have done like a full-on Road to Glory and not spent any FIFA points. Be very curious to see what your actual squads are. So feel free to tweet me. Now, whilst the games are going on in the background, oh yeah, this guy had TOTS Mbappe, TOTS Aguero, and just genuinely a sick squad. It's unfortunate, isn't it? You know, some people just have that. I think I end up rage quitting against this guy because he goes 2-0 up super quick, and I'm like, ugh. He was called RTG as well, and fair play. Like that would be a good example. If this guy was an RTG, then he's done way better than I have, and congrats to you. Like if you've really done a good Road to Glory like that, then fair play, fair freaking play. But I wanted to, whilst the gameplay's going on in the background, you can keep up with the wins and the losses and stuff there. I wanted to just sort of like give you an idea of maybe what's coming over the next couple of days, because this for me is going to be Wednesday's upload, and then I've got another video that I want to commentate after this one, so another episode which will be Thursday's episode, which will have the it's got some good, I get some good rewards. It's got like the very final part of my weekend league in there, and then like my squad battles rewards, a guaranteed TOTS from like LATAM, or rest of the world, sorry, should I say rest of the world, which went pretty well, and yeah, like just very high rated picks, packs and stuff. So I've got that coming for you tomorrow. And then as long as, by the time you're watching this, you'll know as well, because it would have been yesterday, if the guaranteed Ultimate TOTS pack comes out, I'll make an episode on that. So that'll be something for you on Friday. And then because we ended up finishing where we ended up, we'll have some rewards for the weekend league, which will end up being like a Saturday upload. And then that's when things are going to stop. Not stop, but I am currently away on holiday, as you can see. I'll miss 1 week of uploads, so I'll be back the week later, and we'll get cracking on it again and see whatever content is out and stuff like that then. But yeah, it means that rather than just going on holiday and missing 2 whole weeks of uploads, I can get nearly a whole week's worth done, and you'll only miss 7 or 8 days worth of content, which makes me feel a lot better. Like, I'm fully hooked on doing these videos, and whenever I go away, I realise just how hooked I am on it, that I feel really awful when I'm not uploading. I like crave to upload videos and stuff, so it's nice that I can maybe do a little bit of this on the road when previously I would have just shut everything off and not done anything. But then after a few days of this, I will make sure I just enjoy the holiday that I work all year long for. It's good family time, it's good catch-up time with all the people that I love and stuff. So yeah, I'll make sure that I enjoy a lot of that as well. And a lot of you have been telling me on Twitter, Tom, stop playing the weekend league, go and enjoy the Floridian sun, and just have fun. Stop worrying about FIFA. But it's difficult when it's like your job and everything. So yeah, we'll get there. But anyway, this game right here, I lost in the very, very last second. It was so frustrating, and this was a very bad turning point for me. I think I deserved the loss, but I managed to get the late equaliser, and I think the guy just shushed me a couple of times or something, and it wound me up like nothing else. I don't know what it was, but there was that little pop in your head, which is when your head's gone. And then the next guy had red son. It was just like, oh god. Not fun, not fun. I go 1-0 up, and I think Ronaldinho flicks it back up into the back post, and Eusebio rises higher. And do we get a rage quit from this one? I just feel like, no, it's half time, 2-0. And I had a game like that. Maybe it is in tomorrow's episode or something, where we score a back post header, which leads to a rage quit. He gets a goal back with Doherty. Oh, I remember this game. And then Aubameyang scores. And I'm pretty sure it's a regular out. Oh no, it's player of the month for Aubameyang. 2-2, but in the 82nd minute. So we go into extra time here. And I whip it in. Pepe, who I'd moved to right cam for the latter stages of the game. I'd been changing things around, bringing like Luka Jovic on as the striker. Pepe then out wide. He's got insane heading and stuff. And that brings Bobby Firmino off, meaning Eusebio goes central cam. Sometimes we bring on Bruno Fernandes if I'm feeling like, you can see what's going on here. And eventually I end up winning, getting a rage quit in the extra time period, which takes me up to 7 wins. Now, next up, another cool squad, another good-looking squad. Lots of good players in there. Is Dungoretska. I keep coming up against this Icardi, and I'm not sure what to make of him, because I don't think his stats look very good. I don't think he'll be a very good player, to be fair, but I don't know. There's something about the way that he keeps the ball that annoys me, and I don't do too well against him. But we're 2-0 up in this one, so it's going well at the moment. But then Neymar plays it in, and Goretzka, of all people, gets like the kickoff goal against me. However, we push it through, try and get a kickoff goal on him, I'm quite sure, and I think it works out for us there, yeah. That's a Bobby Firmino goal. But look how much we're dominating this game. I should be winning. So I'm glad that I got the 2-goal lead. And then I think Ronaldinho does a nice skill. Gets fouled in the box by Koulibaly. And that is going to lead to us getting a penalty. And Eusebio steps up. Sticks it down the middle. And we are 4-1 up. That's going to be enough for this guy. He's going to say, see you later. And that is going to be our 8th win. Now, I think we only get up to 8 wins here. There's probably a couple losses that I've not decided to not include here. I think we end up going 8-5 in this little session, and I was fuming with it. I hated every single moment of it. But anyway, that is going to start wrapping things up for the episode today. You can see how people are doing. Obviously, playing Bobby Firmino in that cam role means that Aouar goes as my CDM, as opposed to Wijnaldum starting there an hour in the cam and not using Bobby. Loving Pepe, like 28 contributions in 20 games in Division 1 in the Weekend League. It's kind of nuts. He's very, very good. I'm super, super happy and super glad that we got him as a red pick. It would have been nice to get Mbappe, but so be it. We've got another chance with Ultimate Tots, right? But yeah, guys, that is going to wrap things up for today. Thank you for sticking by me whilst we're in like the out in the world somewhere, not with a green screen and the normal levels of quality that you're used to here. So I just wanted to get as much content up for you as possible rather than just leaving it. So I hope you do appreciate that. Yeah, smash the thumbs up if you enjoyed. Don't forget to sub if you're new. Make sure you have a lovely day out there, everyone, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.